Zdarec palec, dámy a pánové, vítejte u dalšího dílu ze hry Elder Scroll Online. A dneska budu pokračovat v dalším putování tady po Glenumbře. Spojím to s denníma endeavorama a hlavně s úkoly. Mlhy korupce je další úkol, který mám teďko zadaný, jeden z hlavních úkolů. A já si o něm asi něco musím dočíst, abych věděl přesně, o čem ten úkol je. Sir Linas a dračí rytíři jsou připraveni vyrazit do Kat Bedrat, aby se vypořádali s Angofem. Ale mlha stoupající z Angofových lián vytváří nebezpečí, které nemohou překonat. Skupina dračích rytířů a vojáků Kamloronské gardy podlehla jedovaté mlze. Měl bych vstoupit na hřbitov Každedrat a pokusit se je zachránit. Čaroděj Benele si myslí, že bych mohl být vůči mlze imunní. Doufám, že mám pravdu. A já mám najít rytíře v Každedrat, což je tady to pohřebiště, nebo co to má být. A koukám, že jsou tady zombíci, takže skutečně to bude něco jako pohřebiště, hrobka nebo něco takového. A já se ještě podívám na denní endeavory, pečetě úkolů, abych věděl, na co se zaměřit. Vydrancovat 10 kontejnerů, takže luty, kameny a tornachy a čistý vody nebo alchymistické věci. Tak, zrovna tady alchymistická věc, rulík. A tady už vidím hřbitov. To vypadá jako hřbitov. Já tady ještě udělám jednu věc. Když jdu na úkoly, tak já se přepnu na úkolový build. Což je tady to. A jde se na to. Nevím kudy, ale on už si mě všimnul. Tohle není alchymická bylina, ale i taky to nechci nechávat. A tady už je Darien Gutier.
Well, look who's here. I should have known you'd be making Angolf's life miserable. Camlorn wasn't enough for you, eh? Say, these mists are poisonous. Why aren't you affected?
Myslím, že to má něco společného s tím talismanem. Proč se tě to netýká?
I wish I knew. I didn't think. I just rushed in to help the Dragon Knights. My guards started gasping and falling to the ground, just like the Knights. But not me. These are the only survivors. But I don't think they'll last much longer.
Můžeme je odsud vyprovodit.
The mist is thicker toward the gate. They won't survive passing through it again. But the mist doesn't seem to affect the necromancers. Those amulets must protect them. Kill a few, take their amulets, and give them to the knights.
Seženu jedno pro každého z přeživších rytířů.
Better grab a couple of extras just in case anyone shows up while you're gone. I'll stay here and defend the knights from any wandering undead.
Tak jo, tak já musím získat amulety krvavého trnu a teď je otázka jak. Mělo by stačit někoho tady zabít i nemrtvý teoreticky, ne? Předpokládám. Stačí je teda objevit a tak asi ne. No. Nemrtví se mají zabíjet, takže budu chodit zabíjet a nějak by mě to mělo nasměrovat, předpokládám, ale čekal jsem, že to je snažší. Hele, tak jo, tak fakt stačí zabíjet a ono to bude v pořádku. Už nám nazpět. Tak je to napravděpodobně zřejmě. Tak 4 z 5. Ještě pár nemrtvých bych tady mohl potkat. Na to, že hřbitov jsou to docela dobrý suroviny. Nebo vůbec jako, že jsou tady nahuštěný. Tak poslední má nepadnout. No, kudypa se tam dostal. To je docela hustý bludiště. Jsem tady. Tak si vezmu další rubínový jasa.
You weren't keeping score, were you? Me neither. Should keep you on your toes a while.
These soldiers won't last much longer, and I don't have enough magic to extend my ward to protect them. Darian told me about the amulets. Did you get them? With any luck, they'll work like the talisman you're carrying.
Tady jsou amulety, které jsem získal.
Perfect. Thank you. I'll put them on the wounded knights, and Darian can lead them to safety. Do you have any more? I might be able to use them to clear the mist.
Ano, sebral jsem pár amuletů navíc.
If I merge them and cast an amplification spell, I can increase the size of my protection ward. If I can get to a central point and hold the spell long enough, our troops will be able to get in. You just need to defend me while I do it.
Považuji se za ubráněného.
Good. Meet me at the center of the graveyard. When Angoff notices what I'm doing, he's bound to send someone to stop me. If they interrupt me while I'm casting, the spell will fail, and that won't be good.
Tak, už jsem ve středu.
Quickly now, before Angoff knows we're here. Are you ready to begin? Remember that I can't defend myself while I'm performing the ritual. You have to protect me.
Jasný, jdeme na to.
Stay close. You need to keep them off me until I finish. Stay close. You have to keep them away from me until I complete the ritual. We did it! Come on, let's get inside before anything else tries to stop us. That takes care of the mist, but who knows for how long. Let's not waste this opportunity. The time to strike at Angoff has arrived.
Co bude dál?
This next bit is critical. I've seen what you can do, so I know you're up to it. Besides, we'd never have made it this far if not for you. You won't be able to just walk into Angoff's parlor and challenge him to a duel. He has minions. His kind always has minions. But don't let that stop you. We've come too far not to try to finish this.
Nepůjdeš se mnou?
I'll follow you as soon as the soldiers get here. Oh, even better. Take this binding stone. Find a secure location inside the catacombs and use it to call me to you. I'll even bring some of the soldiers with me.
Jak poznám, že je místo zabezpečené?
Some of the dead were protected by wards designed to prevent desecration. Look for a tomb with these wards and use the stone there. That should be safe enough for my purposes.
Přivolám tě, jakmile najdu jednoho ze strážných. Tak, a vzhůru do labirintu. No. Tak, tady...
Good. You found the perfect spot for... Wait, where are the others?
Ostatní?
Yes. Sir Lannis and his knights volunteered to come with me. But I only see Dame Alexine. There must have been too many of us for the binding stone. This isn't good. The other knights could have been scattered throughout the crypts.
Cestou k Angoffovi budu hledat chybějící rytíře.
Good. But listen. There's only one way to get out of these crypts. You have to kill Angoff. I don't have any other way to deal with his various protections and defenses now that I'm down here. He dies, or we never leave. Those are our choices.
This one's mine.
Fancy meeting you here.
Wizard Benelli said you'd gotten inside and were hunting Angoff. We wanted to help, but I hope we haven't done more harm than good.
Co se tady dole stalo?
We met Wizard Benelli outside. She said you'd use a binding stone to call us. Then suddenly we were down here in the dark and surrounded by a horde of undead. The rest of the contingent must be somewhere nearby.
Další rytíři, kde?
My best guess? They're deeper inside this maze of catacombs. If you find the knights, send them this way. I'll hold the passage with this overconfident fool. He can't stop talking, but at least Darian's a decent enough fighter.
We managed to meet each other in all the nicest places. You know, we could be carousing in an inn somewhere, but no. Here we are instead, up to our necks in danger and adventure. Just like old times.
Stále se potkáváme na těch nejzajímavějších místech.
Dear Gabrielle's spell seems to have misfired. Luckily, a few of us were able to find each other. I also convinced the Bloodthorn cultist to tell me how to reach Angoff. I can be very persuasive when I put my mind to it.
Co víš?
3 locks protect Angoff's inner sanctum. I doubt that even you can get in there by simply knocking. You need 3 shard keys to open the locks. They're well guarded, so you're gonna have to kill a few things to get them.
Najdu střepové klíče.
I wish I could aid you, but I'm needed here. Lannis is good with a sword, but I'm better. I'll protect the survivors. Let Lannis know if you run into anyone else.
A kde najdu ty střepinové klíče?
I don't know exactly, but the Bloodthorn cultist told me about the Guardians. Watch out for a summoned creature, an impassable trap, and a warrior spirit bound to Angoff's service.
Řekni mi o tom stvoření.
All I know is that Angoff drew on the collected power of his cultists to summon the creature. I hear that it's more plant than beast. And of course it's terrible to behold.
Řekni mi o té pasti.
Actually, I couldn't get anything out of the cultist about the trap. Sorry, you're on your own with that one.
Tak mi řekni něco o duchovi bojovníka.
It seems that when Angoff first came to power, a certain knight took offense and tried to kill him. Angoff captured the knight's spirit and bound it to serve him. I understand he's extremely powerful and not at all happy about the situation.
Takže 2 úkoly současně v jednom místě.
Stay back! This area is trapped! Don't get caught like I did! I've been watching to see how it works. The trap has guardians. They're the key to disarming it, I believe.
Jací strážci, řekni mi, co jsi viděl.
After each trap fires, there's a brief moment when you can disarm it. During this moment, you have to defeat its guardian. It's the only way.
Musí se vrátit k ostatním.
So, I'm not the only one left? That's good to hear. I'm pretty exhausted, but I'll see if I can find them after I rest up for a few moments.
Tak kudy? Tak to bude asi nejlepší jít teď dozadu. A udělat tuhle část. A tam to pak pokračovat.
The eight never creep up on a person, you're likely to get beheaded. You must be Wizard Benele's friend.
Ty mě znáš?
You're the mad fool who went into the catacombs ahead of us, aren't you? By the way, did the other knights make it? That binding spell seemed to throw me a bit short of the mark.
Sirlanis a ostatní jsou poblíž. Měl by si se s nimi setkat.
I'll head out as soon as I see a clear path. A word of warning, though. The lurcher in the chamber ahead is extremely tough. I'd keep it away from the totems surrounding it if you plan to challenge it.
Totemy, budu na to pamatovat.
Skill issue.
That spirit. His gaze, so hard and cold. He won't stop looking at me. He looks right through me. Why am I so cold?
Ostatní rytíři jsou nahoře, musí se k ním připojit.
They're here? That's great news. I'll go find them in a moment. But be careful around this spirit. I think he's cursed me already. My mind is blue and cold.
Řekni Siru Lanisovi, že k němu pošlu kohokoliv dalšího, koho najdu.
I'll tell him. Watch yourself down there. Angoff has the entire place rigged with traps. We'll be lucky if any of us get out of here alive. You are the one who wishes to destroy my master. I know what you seek. I would tell you if I could, but instead I must thwart you.
Potřebuje odpovědi a střepový klíč.
The shard key is bound to my spirit, as surely as I am bound to guard it. But I wonder, will you listen to a riddle? A useful riddle?
Jak je pro mě hádanka užitečná právě teď?
What cannot be said directly may be hinted at. Listen then. Rot and death are Angoff's guise. Living flesh holds his demise. I must release the shard to the one who brings me what the living flesh beyond this crypt holds.
O čem to mluvíš?
I cannot say directly, only through riddle. Seek what differs in the next room. Take what the living flesh holds, then unbind me with it.
No.
You come to destroy my master? I know what you seek. I would tell you a simple riddle, yet you already have the answer in your possession. That rune you hold is the key to releasing me. The living flesh holds the riddle answer no longer.
Je tato runa to, co drželo tělo živé?
Yes, but take care what you say. The words must be repeated exactly as written.
Uvolni si dřímoty a buď svobodný.
No, fool! The stone! Read the... Ah!
Aj. Počkat, mi to portlo. Mám tu co číst? Nemám tu co číst. Takže mi teda pokusomil, jo?
You come to yes.
Uvolní
Take care what you
vyšnou
say.
temnou cestu,
No, you fool!
Takže tím pádem je to jasný. Tím pádem je to prostřední.
Yes. Ah, it's done! Thanks, Stendar. Here, take the shard key. I am free to ascend at last. Destroy Engoff. Avenge me and the others that have fallen victim to his crimes.
Tak. A vzhůru na Engoffa.
We'll do what we can to help. Just stay away from his vines.
So you are the vain fool who seeks to ply Glenumbra from my grasp. After I kill you, I shall raise you up and make you my slave.
Get
You
to
and
the
your
light
friends
before
will
his magic
all
destroys you.
die.
You did it! Now hurry. Through the portal you go. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? All right, maybe fun isn't the right word, but you were glorious. Engoff is finally dead. We can't thank you enough for what you've done.
Kde jsou ostatní?
The others have all collapsed in their tents. They're exhausted, but I wanted to welcome you back. And Sir Lannis wants to talk to you. He's telling the Lion Guard commander what happened.
Co chce Sir Lannis?
Who knows? Maybe he wants to give you a medal or something. Well, go on. We'll be fine. I promise.
The king will be grateful for what we've done here. Some of Angoff's minions are still running loose, but it's nothing we can't handle. Maybe things will finally return to normal now.
Co je svinou v celé Glenumbře?
Without Angoff's magic, hopefully the vines will wither and die. If not, I'm sure the Mages Guild can conjure up a spell to clear them away. I'm not too concerned about them.
Ale něco tě trápí.
Yes, but I can't put my finger on it. We've heard rumblings that things up north aren't looking any better. Not necessarily vines and such, but there are whispers of other things out there that we need to be concerned about.
O čem přesně jsi slyšel?
I hear there's trouble in Koglan village. Something bad is happening up there. But don't worry about that right now. We just saved the people of Glenumbra. We should be celebrating. Now, where did I put it?
Kam si co dal?
The king set aside this armor for the champion who defeated Angoff. It was a treasure of Daggerfall, and now it belongs to you. It's your reward for all you've done for this land and its people. May luck follow you wherever you go.
Sir! Sir, They took him, sir. The captain. They came at night. We couldn't.
Nemohl co? Co se stalo?
We were returning from Daggerfall when our caravan was attacked. Bretons fighting with Daedra at their side. Killed most of us, but the captain, They took the captain.
Uklidni se, vojáku, viděl jsi, kam ho odvedli.
Stormhaven. Ruins. Near the border. They took him there.
Najdu tvého kapitána. Nebezpečný sen. A to je úkol do Stormhavenu. V Glenumbře už mám teda všechny hlavní úkoly hotový. To šlo docela rychle, myslím, že v Glenumbře se zdržím dlouho. A voilà, téměř hotová. Zbývají mi tady points of interesty, ty budou zabírat ještě dlouhou dobu, než je dotáhnu. Oči, tohle Saranda a lorbooky. No, lorbooky, ty bláho. No nic, tak ty points of interesty, mám tady nějaký úkol, koukám. Tohle je ale prologový úkol, ten mě nezajímá. To znamená, že já půjdu po těch points of interestech. Takže vezmu-li to jich, samozřejmě hned tady první, tak já se portnu sem, tady si to objevím i svíčku. A bude hotovo. stranou potřebuje. Tak, tady je svíčka. A teď objevit, kde se bere úkol. A tenhle ten bod zájmu. Čekal bych ho někde tady na cestě. Ale tamhle dole bude.
Hey, you. Stranger, a word. You look like the courageous type. I have an opportunity. You're sober, aren't you? Good. Are you interested in taking on a contract?
Jaký typ smlouvy?
Nothing too dangerous. My father, Lord Dial, hired a group called the Daggers to investigate the harpy threat. But they've been gone too long, and I'm beginning to worry. We don't want any blood on our hands when this is all over.
Tak co od mě potřebuješ?
Well, I need you to go and find them. You can take the one dagger who managed to find his way back to camp with you. He can fill you in on the details. I'd send my guards, but then they wouldn't be protecting me. I'm sure you understand.
Uvidím, co se dá dělat.
You're going to help me find the rest of the daggers? I'm not sure you're dagger material. Your hands look kind of soft and delicate. Like you've never beaten anything into submission with your own two fists before.
Jen mi řekni, co se tu děje.
The daggers were hired to help Lord Deal gather research about the harpies. We get him what he needs and we get paid. Simple as pie. But now the rest of the daggers are missing. We need to find them and make sure our first mission is a success.
Tohle je první úkol líky.
Everyone has to start someplace. Even the Fighters Guild had a first mission, didn't they? Who are you to judge? Now let's get out there and do what we're getting paid for. Let's find the daggers and bring back their research.
O jakém výzkumu tady mluvíme?
Harpies, eggs, whatever we can bring back so Lord Deal can figure out why these birds have become so violent lately.
A co musíme udělat?
We have to find the missing daggers. Gelvin, our leader, and the Remley brothers. We find them and help them finish their jobs. And while we're at it, we look for the Queen Birdie, Fowling. She's a vicious killer and she needs to be dealt with.
Ale můžu se tě na něco zeptat.
We shouldn't dawdle, so make it quick.
Kdo jsou díky?
We're an odd bunch, that's for sure. Gelvin found each of us either drinking away our troubles or begging for gold on the streets of Daggerfall. We were good for nothing and all but forgotten. Gelvin wanted to change that.
Proč jsi rozhodl založit vlastní skupinu?
A few of us tried to join the city guard or hook up with the Fighters Guild. Truth be told, they wouldn't have us. We weren't good enough for them. So we formed the Daggers to show them that they're wrong.
Jak se díky dali dohromady s Lordem Dialem?
Lord Deal's guards were in the city, looking to hire some muscle. They found us in the Rosy Lion, celebrating our newly formed partnership. We needed a job. Lord Deal needed some help, and here we are.
Ptali jste se na práci, když jste ji přijali?
Well, not really. We were talking about how we needed to find a job, and suddenly Lord Deal's men were making us an offer. We took it as a sign that we were doing the right thing. The daggers were going places.
Proč nepoužíváš zbraň?
I vowed that I would always face my opponents as an equal. If an enemy came at me with a sword, I would meet his blade with one of my own. The harpies fight with claws. How could I go up against them with anything more than the fists nature gave me?
Ale její drápy jsou ostré jako břitva.
Sharp and natural. They don't wield weapons, so neither will I. I will fight them head on, fists against claws, and I will do so with honor.
Dobrý, tak jdeme na harpie. To je jeden z mála úkolů, který si tady pamatuju. Takže to bude easy.
fresh kill. Be alert. Whatever did this could be watching us.
How in the eight do you expect to trap a flying harpy with a trap set on the ground? You're an idiot. You know that, right?
You know I hate it when you yell at me, brother. Now calm down and help me figure out how to get a harpy to trip a wire on the ground. Huh. I see the problem now.
Looks like we found the Remley brothers.
Did Lord Deal send you? Well, there's nothing new to report except that my brother is an idiot. Armo placed dozens of traps and he just realized something. Harpies don't walk. Now we're trying to figure out how to salvage the situation.
O co se snažíte?
We're trying to capture a few of these creatures. Lord Deal wants to observe the harpies and see if they demonstrate any odd behavior that might explain the recent acts of aggression. But we're still working on our traps, as you can see.
Jsou všechny vaše pasky nastrčené na zemi?
We've got some throwing snares. The only problem is the damn harpies are too strong. They need to be weakened before you hit them with the throwing snares. I may have a sword, but I'm not a fighter. That's too dangerous an approach for me.
Dej mi ty házecí nástrahy. Kolik harpí potřebuješ?
Lord Deal said a few. So 4, I'd say. Yes, 4 harpies should do. If this works, please tell his lordship that we gave you the traps, all right?
Nesmím zapomenout luky, to je taky v Endeavorech, hele, takže past. Tak jedna harpie by byla chycená. A já teď půjdu, no, to je výška, nevím, jestli úplně chci skákat. Dobrý. Tak to je druhá.
Wonder why Lord...
Takže to je nahoře, jasně, to musím nějak doběhnout, třeba to takhle bude obejít.
Wait, is that Gelvin up there? What in Malakath's name is he tangled up in?
Thank you, old friend. Thought I was going to become bird food before you got here. Hello. That was a bit of a predicament. The Remley brothers do set a good trap, I must say. That one trussed me up tight. But now that you're here... Wait a moment. Who are you?
Abychom pomohli díkám.
Help. The daggers don't need any... Oh, who am I kidding? I'm the leader of the daggers, and we don't have a clue as to what we're doing out here. If you're willing, we'd appreciate any help you care to provide.
Jestli chceš, co chceš, ať to uděláme.
I was collecting unhatched harpy eggs to bring back to camp. One of the things Lord Deal needs to complete his research. I got 1 egg, but we need to collect a few more.
Najdu ty harpí vejce?
In the nests above. Be gentle with them. I don't want the hatchlings to come to any harm. I'm going to rest a moment and then head back to camp. With the gold his lordship pays us, the daggers can really make a go of this mercenary thing.
Tak, druhý kruh ve stejné oblasti. Tak, jde se na ty harpy. zlatý vejce. Tak, ještě tady bude minimálně jedna. Tak, to by byla. To byl úkol na harpie. Dva ze 4, ideální. Jo, nějaká měla se únava. Dodělám tenhle ten úkol a asi si půjdu na chvíli natáhnout. Čekám ještě jednou víc, že to někde bude.
Try not to judge the dagger.
No jo, to víš, už nejsem nejmladší. Ale jako čekal jsem, že dneska vydržím díl, popravdě řečeno. Ale tak já se potřebuji přetáčet z nočních směn. Teď to jsem měl noční týden, vidíš, tak. A se vzhůru asi o 4 od rána. Ale už vidím šipku, takže by tady. Jestli si hodně pamatuješ. Kamaráde, já mám občas pocit, že si nepamatuju vůbec nic. Čím jsem starší, když si to pamatuju totálně méně. Ale ono to je tím, že víc a víc věcí jsou méně a méně důležitý. Proto je vypouštím. To bude smrťák. Ne, dobrý.
This is a good spot. Let's talk here before we return to the camp.
Tak co je? Tak já jsem ti přeskočil jako krajinu, normálně, kamaráde. Boom.
Listen, you've helped the daggers a lot, and we appreciate it. But before we go back to camp, I need to make sure you understand something.
Jo, věřím, no, že jednosměrný provoz je... Taky bych za něj byl rád. No, každopádně budu s tím muset něco udělat letos.
You've helped the daggers a lot, and we appreciate it. But before we go back to camp, I need to make sure you understand something.
Tak, poslouchám.
Gelvin has a good head and a good heart. Always puts the daggers first and keeps us on the right side of the law. Of course, that's part of the reason we're still struggling. Sometimes mercenaries can't be too choosy about the jobs they take.
A proč mi to říkáš?
This Lord Deal, something's not right with him. Why does a noble care about harpies? But whatever, it doesn't matter. The daggers need to get paid. If not, our mercenary group collapses, and we're all back to the streets, again.
Co myslíš, že Deal chystá?
You're not listening. I'm saying that it doesn't matter. He could be a saint or Molag Bal himself. What matters is that we get paid so the daggers can stay together. Got that? Now let's get back to camp.
Jo.
You can't keep them like this, Lord Deal. They're in pain.
I can do what I like with them. After all, I'm the one investigating why these birdies have become so very, very angry.
Ugh! When Gelvin gets back, he won't stand for this.
No, you're back. Much more reliable than those damn daggers. I don't see their leader, Gelvin. He didn't come back with you? More gold for the rest of you, I suppose. Now hand over the eggs, please.
Tady jsou vejce, ale Gelvin se ještě nevrátil.
I believe we already covered that. Now let me have a look at these beauties. Oh, so round and smooth. Well, oval, really. I'll begin studying these eggs right away. Wait a moment.
Co se děje?
Where's the other egg? I was promised 5 harpy eggs, not 4. Didn't they teach you to count? There will be no deal without 5 eggs. 5. No more, no less. Imbeciles!
Gelvin má 5. vejce.
Then I suggest you find that bootless lout and get it back. There will be consequences. These are my eggs. Let his sister know that if Gelvin doesn't return, I will have his right hand cut off for stealing from a noble.
Let's thaw out a little.
Dealing with fools and idealists makes me thirsty. I need a drink.
Greedy, ignorant, ugly son of a mammoth's ass. That deal can go leap in the river.
Proč se Lord Deal tak zlobí?
I wish I knew. The rest of the daggers made it back, but there's been no sign of my brother. I had my doubts about getting involved with Lord Deal. I just wish I'd told Gelvin about them. But who are you anyway? Why do you care about any of this?
Věř mi, že jsem neměl tušení, do čeho jdu.
Well, you helped my brother and his daggers so far. I only hope we can continue to count on your support. So, listen. I heard Deal's threats. His claim is ridiculous, but he has gold. Paying guards to support a false accusation is easy enough.
Co máš na mysli?
I think I know where you can find my brother. Whether you agree with Gelvin, me, or the bastard Deal over there, we need to find Gelvin and that egg. I don't want to see my brother get hurt.
Kde najdu Gelvina?
There's a house on an island directly west of this camp. That's where we first met with Lord Deal. I could see that Gelvin was very interested in the place. I'll give you a head start before I tell Deal about it. Now go. Find my brother.
Na ústředíky. Až sem, jo? Až k oku, který nemám prostě. Ideálně. Jo, jasný. Tím pádem mám jakoby harpy hotový.
You go and talk to him. I'll wait out here. Remember what I said. Daggers first, ideals second.
Something fishy's going on here. I think Lord Deal hasn't been entirely truthful with us. But how did you find me? Grenette sent you, didn't she?
Nepřinesli si to vejce do tábora. Grenelle si dělá starosti a Deal naštvaný.
I know. I was on my way back when I decided to investigate this place. When we first arrived, Deal and his sons came out of this building to greet us. I figured if there was any place to get any answers, it was right here.
A co si objevil?
Nothing yet, but this whole situation feels off. I'm sure that his lordship hasn't told us the whole truth about the harpy frenzy. Anyway, I'm not leaving this house until I find something that sheds light on what Deal is up to.
Pak vám pomůžu hledat. Takže jdeme hledat. Tady bych mohl ještě nutit. Tato páchnoucí truhla obsahuje překvapivě mnoho hnících ryb. Super. Aha. Podezřelá truhla. Šídla, další drobné nástroje tvoří něco, co vypadá jako nějaká sada na výrobu návna. To taky dává smysl. Tady jsou žádné krabičky na lutování. podezřelý koberec, tady je podezřelý asi úplně všechno. Podezřelá ryba, na rozdíl od ostatních ryb v místnosti tato voní překvapivě čerstvě. Připravená se správným množstvím koření, by se dokonce dala považovat za jedlou. OK. Naplněná láhev, lahvy jsou naplněny podivnou štiplavou tekutinou. Necháme znovu zdravě. Dobře. Podezřelá urna. Jakékoliv tajemství, které tato urna kdysi skrývala, bylo mezi tím odstraněno. Zůstal jen rozptýlený štiplavý popel. A konečně smlouva s rodem Bíblů. Rybářovi Halvirovi, Miltorovi a spol. Podle našich rozhovorů je zde podepsaná smlouva, která uzavírá naši dohodu. Měli byste také dodržet lahvičky elixíru, který způsobí námi požadované účinky. Buďte opatrní, protože jsem musel jednat s různými nekalými organizacemi v Daggerfallu, aby získal potřebné množství. Použijte obsah plné lahvičky na svůj denní úlovek ryb a pak nechte ošetřené ryby hodovat harpiem. Účinky by se měly projevit během několika dní. Jakmile harpie zkonzumují nakažené ryby, stanou se extrémně agresivními. S rostoucí hrozbou harpií bude třeba s těmito odpornými ptáky vypořádat. Jakmile je zlikvidujeme, můžeme rozšířit Daggerfall po pobřeží a 100násobně zvýšit naše investice. Tajemství je nezbytné. Mezitím najmu další skupinu, aby obstarala harpie a jejich vejce. Když už jsme v tom, můžeme na těch tvorech vydělat. Nikdo nemusí vědět, jak to začalo. Mělo by se zdát, že jen plníme svou občanskou povinnost a pomáháme velkému městu Daggerfall. V době, kdy to potřebuje. Lord Alpine Deal z Daggerfall. Díky.
You found something, didn't you? Tell me what you found.
Našel jsem tuhle smlouvu. Lord Deal ví o harpích víc, než dává najevo.
Let me see that. What in the name of... Lord Deal's been poisoning the harpies the entire time. He orchestrated their frenzy, and he claimed he's been trying to help. He's been using us.
Také ti platí dost na to, abys udržel díky pohromadě.
It's tainted gold. The daggers don't operate that way. We're not common thieves that break the law just to fill our own pockets. This is a dangerous edge to walk, and it cuts both ways. I didn't want the daggers to start out like this.
Ale co se stane, když díky nedostanou zaplaceno?
Well, we'd have to disband. We'd go our separate ways and hope we can find a way to feed our families. Damn it. This isn't an easy choice. I just can't accept that we'd get our start helping a noble do the wrong thing.
Ať se stane cokoliv, musíš udělat správnou věc a odhalit zradu Lorda Deala.
Of course, you're right. Deal has to be stopped. I think I know what to do. And if all else fails, I've always been good at improvisation.
Co ode mě potřebuješ?
You've done enough. Just keep Lord Deal busy. It's not up to you to finish this. That's work for the daggers. Even if it turns out to be our last job, we're going to do it right.
Tak jo. Oko objevený.
Gelvin's sister gave up his location so easily. Now where is that damn thief? And where in the eight is my damn egg?
Nedostaneš harpí vejce.
What did you say? How dare you? That's my property. You expect to get away with this? I knew I shouldn't have put my trust in a bunch of low-life scum. You'll be in the hands of the Daggerfall Guard by the end of day.
Nebo by se mohli dozvědět, jak takhle harpí hrozba doopravdy začala.
You think the Guard would believe you? Some street rats who lay a claim against a well-respected noble? You're dumber than you look. The Guard will chuckle as they lead you to the dungeons. Or maybe we'll just end this right now.
Vlastně jsme s králem Kazimírem dobří přátelé.
You? Friends with the king? Oh, that's brilliant. Really, it is. You must dine with his family on a regular basis? Perhaps vacation together in the countryside? I'll give him your regards. It's a shame about your tragic accident and all. Guards! Guards! What in the divine...
So Gelvin killed the bastard? I didn't think he had it in him. It still doesn't change the fact that he botched our entire deal. I told you to talk him out of it.
Lord Deal plánoval prodat harpí vejce. Využíval k tomu tebe.
Yeah, I figured that out. His lordship was also behind the whole harpy menace thing too, wasn't he? Well, it's a good thing I decided not to count on Gelvin to turn a profit.
A jak to myslíš?
I snatched this from the camp when no one was looking. It's not much, but a few gems are better than no gems at all. Why don't you tell Gelvin that you found it on his lordship's body? We don't want him to think I stole it or anything.
Proč je prostě nedáš Gelvinovi?
Well, I trust you. Besides, I need to set these birdies free, and they're not going to be very happy when I do. You've dealt with enough dagger business for one day. Leave this to me. Go on, go on.
I'm sorry I failed you. I know you were all counting on me. Deal's gone, but I don't feel any better. These people depended on me and I failed them. I can't even do one job correctly.
Ještě se nevzdávejte, díky.
What do you mean?
Tenhle váček s drahokami jsem našel u těla Lorda Deala.
The pompous ass carried these around with him? That figures. Technically, we did complete the job. Wait, what am I saying? This isn't right. These gems don't belong to us.
Ty drahokamy si zasloužil a teď mohou díky zůstat pohromadě.
I thought the daggers were finished, but, well, looks like we have a future after all. Here, take this, for helping us finish the job. Consider it a small token of our appreciation, and you'll always have a place with the daggers if you want it.
Skvělá práce. Tak jo, já se půjdu chvíli natáhnout. Díky, že jste se dívali na tenhle díl a budu se na vás těšit zase příště.